those kind of fills that you heard me playing at the beginning of the video there may sound kind of quite complicated, or there's a lot going on when you listen back to them, but actually the concept behind it is very, very simple. And I want to share a little kind of a lick and an idea with you today. It's quite a short lesson. It's just something I've been working on myself, and somebody asked me about it in a drum lesson this week, and I was just like, do you know what? It's a really, really fun thing to practice when you break it down. So I'm going to share with you this little idea today, and I really hope you like it. So there's a lot of talk about a lot of drummers linear phrasing these days. It's a big thing. It sounds great. It's really fun to play. Why wouldn't you want to, have a go at that when you're doing some practice? But a lot of time, there's quite a lot of confusion about it and kind of what it is and how it works. I'm not going to go into that today. That's for another lesson. If you want a kind of a bit more of a breakdown of linear phrasing, just click on the description in this video. There's a kind of a paragraph there which tells you a little bit about explains a bit more about linear phrasing and how it works. But today, what I wanted to share with you was this. Now, one of the best ways to get creative, I think, on the drum kit is this sounds ridiculous, but just to make noise, okay? So watch my process here. So here's the first thing. So all we're going to be doing today really is replacing some hands, some rights and some lefts with a single kick, just a single kick, no double kicks. Of course you can add double kicks, you can add double kicks all day long if you want. But just for now, just to make this kind of flow, I want you to just try it with a single kick, and you'll kind of see why in a minute. So the first part of what we're going to do is just play some singles on the snare and take out some bass drums. No accents, just for now. That's going to sound like this, nice and slow at first. Now, like that, it kind of sounds all right like that, but not the most interesting fill in the world. But watch what happens if we take all of those notes down to a tap stroke level and snare drum really, really quiet, and start to add in some accents. So again, I'm just kind of freestyling. Basically, these are groups of 3 and 5 and probably 6. Remember, only a single kick, so I might be playing right, left kick, or I might be playing right, left kick. Who knows how many singles I'm playing. I'm just kind of going with it, right? Trying to make that bass drum fit into the gap whenever I can, and just kind of make it kind of feel nice. But watch what happens when we take it right down here and then we add in some accents, okay? So same speed, just a few accents this time, but we're going to bass it much, much lower on the snare drum like this. So already it's starting to come to life. It's kind of getting a bit more of a kind of vibe to it. I'm kind of shaping it a little bit. Okay, it's on the snare drum. It's not very fast, but it doesn't matter. Third step. Now we're going to take it around the drum kit. I've taken a tom-tom off here. I don't normally play with a rack tom missing, but I just wanted you to kind of see the snare drum today. I haven't got loads of cameras set up, so it's pretty basic. So here it is around the kit, slow again, and then we'll speed it up a little bit. This time I'm just going to move it around. Same, I'm not playing any set sticking, by the way. This isn't set sticking. I'm just feeling it. I'm just literally playing whatever, warts and all. If I make a mistake, I'm not bothered. That's worrying about making tiny little mistakes like that. It's going to happen, okay? And you'll never really push through any sort of weird walls or barriers. So just go for it. Make a mistake. Who cares? Doesn't matter if I muck up. I'm not even going to edit it out of the video. I'm just going to leave it in. I'll just come back in. Maybe I won't. Who cares? Here we go. On the drums, let's see what we can come up with. Same speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was kind of sticking in a couple of other little trills. I'm getting carried away now. I'm getting excited. But you get the general idea. It's kind of, it's very, very relaxed. Let's go a little bit faster. Let's see what comes out. And then I'll show you at the end how we can kind of play it with a groove and actually use it. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, it is a fun chop and it doesn't really matter. But it's nice if you can use it in a musical situation, certainly in a solo situation, 100%. Right? Always good to have a couple of chops locked away in the old, chop cabinet. Why not? So, bit faster, same thing. I might stick some extra trills in there, but you get the idea. So, we're building on it all the time. All right? Bit faster. Having a bit of a laugh with it, getting a bit carried away there, but you can subdivide the notes. You can see where it can kind of go, and that's still fairly slow. I was just trying to not play the same thing over again, trying to find some different ideas. A bit weird because I was kind of every fibre of my body wanted to hit that tom there, as you can see right there, and I just had to kind of change my mind at the last minute and really unnaturally hit the second tom, which is a bit weird. But anyway, there you go. If you like the sound of that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you've enjoyed that today. And by all means, please click the description of the video if you want to know a bit more about linear phrasing. And to top it all off, you'll find a free PDF in there with a breakdown of some of the things that I've covered in this lesson, just for fun. You can check it out. There's 4 or 5 ideas in there. You can have a go for yourself. I really hope you enjoy it. Try them out. And who knows, you might even come up with something really cool that you love yourself that you can use on a gig. Who knows? That's where it comes from. Growth comes from practice, so don't be shy. Steam into it, make a mistake, drop your sticks, get rid of a tom-tom, who cares? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video, probably a little bit more organised than this one today. But I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.